New Mexico in their home black and yellow kits. The Beale Street boys in all white. And we are underway here at the lab. Tyler Ortega here alongside Chris Hurst. With over 4,600 locations, convenient banking just around the corner. Theo sends this one in, and at the back post, immediately getting the party started. Why wait, says Harry Swartz. That's his 6th goal of the season, and New Mexico on top here just 4 minutes in.
It was like a delayed reaction from everyone, including you, Tyler. It just kind of went past everyone early on in the game here. You see Portillo so good with the delivery there. Oh, just gets a little glance. I can't see if that Kalen Ryden, I think it is. Gets a little glance on the ball. Maybe completely misses everyone. It's hard to tell. But there's Harry Swartz, who was picking him up for Memphis there, and there's nothing.
Ward, the former Oakland Roots man, he is no stranger to playing here at the lab. And here's Akeem Ward, and a big-time save from Andrew Thomas.
He's the one who's involved in the tackle on Harry Swartz just a few moments ago, and you can see there, it's the follow-through, I think, from Kalen Ryden, and maybe gets a little slice of fortune there, but I don't, it's one of those where the follow-through is more dangerous. Diving header, back pass back to the goalkeeper Sánchez there.
Turci, he scored last match. It was the final play of the first half. It was off a corner, and he had an absolute dart of a header into the back of the net. He was unmarked. This shot goes just wide. It was Bruno Lapa. So New Mexico will have an eye on their set-piece defending here. As I mentioned, Memphis able to score from a corner last time out. This ball goes in. Rivas is the first to send it out. Balls to Ward. And Kissiedou able to get the deflection, but New Mexico looking for a third here. Portillo plays this in. Ryden gets ahead to it and finds the waiting arms of Richard Sánchez.
A decent connection on there. Obviously, it was a contested ball, but he still got a decent purchase on it, and at least tested the keeper. But it was relatively comfortable for Sánchez. But yeah, we just mentioned the possession. You could tell, and the main reason you can tell is just territory. Memphis really starting to push New Mexico United back, probing, trying to find any kind of weakness. Here's another ball over the top, trying to find DaCosta there.
Basically like a short corner from this area. He sends this one in, and that's exactly what Memphis were looking for to start off this second half. 9:01 have pulled one back. That was exactly what they were looking for, as Aaron Molloy picking up another assist on a corner. And Chris, you had it right. It was Steeg, the big center back, notching the 51st minute goal. So I'm just looking at some of the names on the bench for Eric Quill. You mentioned Nicky Hernandez. They're looking to shore up the midfield. You can also go Sam Hamilton. Then you look at that front line. If you're going to be hunting for a third goal, obviously Nicky Hernandez is serviceable from the midfield. But then you've got Daniel Bruce, Jacobo Reyes, Schneider Borgelin, all forwards. Here's Hurst. He's got Rivas on the opposite side, and Greg Hurst slots it home past Sánchez. New Mexico up by 2. And once again, the black and yellow above the playoff line.
How he takes this finish here, and he pops it through Sanchez's legs again. I'm pretty sure and what an important goal that might end up being.
That is the third goal of the season for the Scotsman, Greg Hurst, and it could not have come at a better time. Greg Hurst making his 33rd appearance here tonight. He's appeared in all but one championship match for the black and yellow. Here's Swartz. Play on, says the official. And a yellow card on the way. I believe it's going to be shown to Paul there for the challenge on Zico Bailey.
Well, right on the halfway line, leading up to this as well. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, New Mexico United, all of a sudden firing on all cylinders again.
New Mexico's I imagine, we're going to see a yellow card shown to the Memphis technical area.
Costa, dare I say it, he's been very quiet so far tonight. Incoming.
Battling there in a heavy challenge as Ryden goes to ground. No foul called. Ball bouncing around the 18. And Ryden pointing back to that spot again is the box. It's Daly this time. Is that poked away? Moreno fouled. Play on, says the official. Here's Rivas. He's got Hurst. Greg Hurst on a brace. Greg Hurst, the Scotsman, bags a brace here tonight. It's his second brace of the campaign. A 4 spot for New Mexico into the playoffs for the black and yellow. Wow. Absolute class from the Scotsman here tonight. Greg Hurst with 2 massive goals in the second half for New Mexico. Both of those goals brought to you by Enterprise Builders, built on a foundation of trust for over 40 years. Greg Hurst, cool as can be on the break. That is 2 for the Scotsman here tonight. It's got to be absolutely huge for these guys, and you can see the way that they started when they came out. 2 goals in the opening 13 minutes. Swartz and Bailey, then the brace, second half brace from Greg Hurst here tonight. You know, and coming into this game, it was probably fair to wonder how much more could New Mexico continue to put out. They've been playing these playoff games essentially for about a month now.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, hey.
If you remember back, Chris, to August, we had that stretch of 4 games in 10 days. Oakland were part of that 4-game stretch. They beat New Mexico on this field in late August. That was their last win. Goal also has an assist to his name as well. Handball will be called here. It's going to go against Nighty Pickering. It looks like McFadden. Back post in New Mexico, looking for a 5th. Likely to be the final kick of the match here from Thomas as he boots it deep. And New Mexico on the final match day of the USL Championship regular season have punched their ticket into the playoffs.